Good morning, Crim 1. Happy spring of 2026 semester. So what I'm going to do here is just a syllabus video. So I'm going to go over the syllabus with you just so, I don't know, just in case you have any questions or just to clarify. So how to get to the syllabus. If you're in your little Canvas dashboard, you will get to Crim 1. Actually, let me go back. Crim 1, and I'm going to click on it. Okay, so the first thing that should pop up on your screen is the syllabus. So here is the syllabus. Yay. Okay. So Crim 1, this is Intro to Criminology. There's the course number, Spring 26. This is a fully online class, which means you will never have to meet with me in person or even meet with me at a specific time online. Now, that does not mean that you can't meet with me in person or online. It just means that you don't have to. Okay. Those are the dates of the class, January through May. It is a 3-unit course. There is my name, Kathleen Fernandez. I am a criminology instructor. I have an office here on campus at Fresno City College. It is in the Social Science Building, room 113. My office hours, these are close to my office hours. They're actually Monday and Wednesday from 10 to 10:50, Tuesday and Thursday from 11 to 11:50, and then Friday I will do virtual office hours. I'm super flexible. If you cannot meet during these times, which a lot of you are probably working, so you probably can't, just let me know, and I will. We will accommodate you, and we'll figure something out. My email. That is my email. I have a phone here. Nobody ever calls my phone, but I mean I do have one here, so that's my phone number. The course description is cut directly from the course catalog. It is recommended that you take English 1A either at the same time as this class or before it, but you are not required to. That is the textbook, CJ Realities and Challenges, 5th edition. It is here at our Fresno City College bookstore. If I were in class, I would probably order the book on Amazon because I think it's cheaper. Could you pass this course without getting the book? You could. If I were you, I would get the book. But I do understand that, money is tight and books are expensive. Could you pass the class without the book? Probably. So I'm just going to leave it out there like that. Student learning outcomes. These are things that I have to teach you before the end of this class. I want to teach you the evolution of the American criminal justice system, identify the functions, police, courts, and corrections, talk about basically why people commit crime, and the nature and extent of crime problems in the U.S. Next, if you have a documented disability, please reach out to our DSPNS office, which is it's a building just in front of the old administration building here on campus, or you can call. What they do is assess you and then decide what kind of services I can provide to you to make you more successful here at Fresno City College. So please do not hesitate. If you feel like you might need some assistance, reach out to them. They're super helpful. Excuse me. Attendance. This is cut exactly from the catalog as well. However, I want to point out under additional attendance and classroom policies, I need to have some sort of contact with you no later than this Friday, the 16th, by midnight. And when I say some sort of contact, that's either responding to the discussion question, completing the syllabus quiz, or any other kind of contact, like you email me or whatever. But just completing the syllabus quiz and or the discussion question is fine. You do not have to reach out to me as well. You can, which is totally fine. But anyways. If you do not keep up with the weekly discussions, and we will have discussion boards every week, you could be dropped after missing 1 week. Will I drop you after 1 week? Probably not. Will I ever drop you? Yeah, probably. But if you want to drop this course, please do so yourself and don't wait for me to do it. Sometimes I get overwhelmed and we got a lot of stuff going on. I got a lot of stuff going on. I got a lot of classes, a lot of students. I might forget, and then you're going to assume I dropped you and then I didn't drop you, and then you got an F on your record, and that's kind of it's kind of difficult to come back from. So anyways, keep that in mind. yeah, number 4 is kind of silly. You can have conversations with whoever you want while you're watching videos. So, but anyways, I would really like you, the work should be typed, computer generated. Sometimes people will take screenshots of things that they wrote. If you don't have access to a computer, this class is going to be pretty tough. And if you need help with that, then please let me know. What else? Please don't turn in your stuff late. And why do I say this? Because it is 10 times more difficult for me to, and you, to keep track of things if things get turned in weeks late, months late. I tend to lose things when people turn them in late. So please turn stuff in on time. As far as the discussion questions are concerned, if you miss a discussion question, it's just like missing a class. I will not be making up discussion questions this semester. So if you miss a discussion question, it's 10 points. In the grand scheme of things, you'll be fine if you miss 1 or 2, okay? So please do not ask me to open up discussion questions. If you miss them, it's okay. It's not the end of the world, but I'm not going to be allowing makeups on those, okay? These are the instructional methods, pretty normal. We're going to watch a lot of videos, do a lot of discussion on the discussion boards. Yeah, we might have a guest speaker, maybe not, I'm not sure. We'll see. Grading method, standard, 90, 80, 70, all that kind of stuff. I'm no mathematician, so I don't, I don't do too well with complicated math. Here's the point spread, point possible? I don't know. You know what I mean. These are the points in the class, and it breaks down exactly what is where. Exams will be given on a tentative schedule. Reaction papers will also be assigned at my discretion. Extra credit. If you want to do a ride-along with any law enforcement agency, be my guest, but please follow these guidelines. I am not going to make those arrangements for you, so if you want to do a ride-along, I'd get started on it now, because it does take a while. For example, Fresno PD, they've got a link on their website for people that want to do ride-alongs. So most of the law enforcement agencies have that. Please don't cheat. Please don't plagiarize. If you cheat or plagiarize or use AI for your entire discussion question response and or other assignments, it's just awkward for me because there comes a point where I have to actually take action and refer you for disciplinary action. So please don't do this. It benefits you so much more to actually do the work than to have ChatGPT or Gemini or whoever do the work for you. Okay, just throwing it out there. Please don't do that. Don't cheat, don't plagiarize, all that kind of stuff. Disclaimer, this is a criminology class. We are going to talk about and watch some disturbing things. Please keep that in mind. If you're easily offended, if you're not willing to discuss difficult topics, this might be a tough class for you, because I kind of feel like we can't really learn how to change things if we can't even talk about them. So we're going to talk about a lot of kind of disturbing things. So just please keep that in mind. This is our tentative schedule. We have some holidays. MLK Day is next Monday. Then we have President's Days, and then spring break. But otherwise, everything's pretty much laid out here. This is a pretty good schedule. I think we'll probably follow it, generally speaking. We're gonna add some stuff in here because you'll have some discussion questions. And then you'll see that there's a project. The details of the project will be posted shortly. But yeah, this is it. This is basically the whole schedule. Whole syllabus. And let me know if you have questions.